This morning, we're checking out Sacramento's sustainable lifestyle shop, who's giving us a friendly nudge on how to minimize our waste when shopping for everyday items that are both functional and earth-friendly. The husband-wife duo, Alicia and Nick Lee, are the co-founders of Nudge Eco Store and are here to get us thinking more sustainably in celebration of Earth Month. Welcome, you two.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been to your guys' store before and I am a huge fan of it. A lot of sustainable, eco-friendly products, which I think is important to talk about, not just when it's Earth Month or Earth Day, but just in general, so we can reduce that carbon footprint. So I wanted to ask you, what sparked the idea for the both of you on wanting to open Nudge Eco Store?
We've been asked this question lots, and it always originates in our honeymoon. Actually, we went to the Caribbean and we found a beach covered in trash. We had tried to get to like a remote beach, and it was just covered in trash, and we saw all the cruise ships going by and we were like, oh my God, like we're the problem. Like all this trash was brought to this island by tourists like us.
Right.
It was a really eye-opening moment, and we decided that we needed to do something. So.
Yeah, oh my gosh, sparked the idea on the honeymoon and wanting to like make the planet better. I think that's fantastic. And what is a plastic-free or a zero-waste shop like yours?
A plastic-free shop is a place where you can get as many items as you normally use in your daily basis, but that's not plastic. So, or that comes in compostable or biodegradable containers. So thinking about from your bathroom routine all the way to your kitchen and everywhere in between, there are alternatives, and you can find those that come wrapped in not plastic or compostable, but also are shipped to us without packaging and without plastic poofs and packaging too. So
yeah, it's important to keep mind of that. And why is plastic so harmful to our environment?
All right, that's a great question, and it's harmful to our environment and our bodies. I was telling you earlier, I'm a registered nurse, and you know, the effects of plastics as a carcinogen and the breakdown of these particles going into our bodies. Last week there was some news article about it being in our bloodstreams. It is literally everywhere, and in our environment in particular. These items, I mean, every plastic toothbrush we've ever used in our whole life is still on the planet somewhere buried in the ground.
Wow.
And just like thinking about that is like, whoa, every single one of us has an impact, and we can change that, and that's why we started Nudge.
Yeah, especially you mentioned like the plastic toothbrushes. We're so used to seeing plastic frequently, but that doesn't mean it should be our day-to-day, every day. We got to make some changes.
right.
Yeah,
little
nudges,
Yes,
and it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming, I think, for everyone. So that's why we say just one little thing at a time.
Yeah.
Change out one product if you can, and you know, all together we can make a big difference.
Yeah. And what has been the most challenging thing you found with trying to reduce your plastic?
I think food is a big one. Whether it's going out to a restaurant and getting a clamshell when you have to go, or you get ketchup and they serve it in a plastic container, things you don't have a lot of control over. Or if you're grocery shopping and you're buying things that are obviously sustainably or like wrapped in plastic and are not sustainably packaged. So food has been the biggest burden for us.
Yeah, definitely. I think too, like you mentioned, you go to the grocery store, there's that convenience, but
it's
not
like
always the
safety
best.
and convenience, and the pandemic set us back a bit.
Yeah,
a lot.
We were able to do a lot of bulk shopping, even with tofu and meats and things.
Yeah.
And then the pandemic happened, and all that ceased. And so we're just trying to get things back.
Yeah, bringing
back
your
up and
own
running
mug
again.
at the coffee shop. They're just now starting to allow that again.
Yeah.
2 years later.
2 years later, I mean, it just killed me every time. I was like, I either choose not to have coffee out,
Yeah.
or that was hard for me.
Exactly. Like you mentioned, little nudges. And you brought some of your products from your store. So tell us about some of the options that you have to make us a little bit more sustainable.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to start with the kitchen stuff.
Yeah.
There are dish blocks and scrubber brushes that are wood. We have copper cloths and cleaning cloths that clean your pots and pans. These wonderful Swedish dishcloths are replacing paper towels, and then we have unpaper towels. So these are all items that we all use every day to kind of clean and, you know, do our dishes, clean our houses, and those are all plastic free and nice options.
I think the one item that kind of really changed things for us was the Band-Aids. When we found out that plastic-free bandages existed, that kind of blew our minds open to what else is out there.
Right.
If this exists, there's got to be a lot of other options, and so that was the thing that really stood out to us. And then the laundry strips are, you know, a game changer in the in the laundry department.
Yes,
so.
and I have to ask you, because we talked about it earlier, your top selling product, which one is that one?
Yeah, that's our shower steamers.
Yes.
That's these things. So I wish you could smell it at home, but there's these eucalyptus shower steamers. Instead of a bath bomb, you put it in the shower, and it explodes the scent of eucalyptus in the morning time. That is just it cleanses when you're clogged up from allergies, but it also just wakes you up. So
Yeah.
that's definitely one of our
People love them.
biggest
It's more
gifts.
of a luxury thing that you can do for your self-care
Yeah.
routine every day, and it's plastic-free, so it's guilt-free in my mind.
Yeah, which is so important. I got to smell that, and it definitely like wakes up the sinuses. It's a nice scent, so I think people should definitely go and check it out. Thank you both so much for joining us this morning. We
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us.
Yeah, and for more on this zero waste shop, you can visit them at nudgeecostore.com.